In the strange world we're living in, everybody can seemingly be living an outrageous, amazing life due to the internet and social media. It's very tempting to make oneself seem like a rock star with the perfect life. You might think it'll help you, but it doesn't. Envy creates silent enemies. Envy causes your quote-unquote friends to talk behind your back, not like you, undermine your accomplishments due to intense jealousy and attempt to make you look bad, all while smiling straight to your face. Envy can be a slithering snake that will slowly inject you with its venom and cause you a slow death, while your friends slowly drift away in their vat of jealousy. Beware the delicate ego. There's 2 points of view to consider on envy: those you envy and those who envy you. Let's begin with those who envy you, because you, watching this video, have an interest in improving yourself. And while that's a great thing, it must be done carefully to avoid others from forming dangerous envy towards you. Spot the signs. Those who envy you are easy to spot, but they show subtle signs that you can pick up on in order to smother the flame before it becomes an inferno. Here's 3 ways to see. Number 1, they overcompliment you. A sincere compliment is a great thing to receive. When it becomes a red flag is when people do it way too much. Over-complimenting is somewhat of a trade-off. Subconsciously, they're softening you up in order to make you not expect them talking behind your backs. Beware the ones who shower you with compliments, as it's not an act of kindness, but a way for them to feel better about themselves for trash-talking you when you're not around. Number 2, they don't like your social media posts, but they like other people's comments on your posts. The other day I posted on Facebook that I had signed a deal to release a single on a record label. My true friends reacted with love and likes and comments, but one person commented, "Nice job, but I hope you have your parents or somebody look over the contract, cause record labels are pretty evil. Good luck." Not a stab in the back per se, but far from a sincere congrats. One by one, my frenemies started liking this comment and not liking my post. This shows that they don't want you to look better than them and will skip congratulating you in exchange for liking someone else's comments, a sure sign of someone who envies you. Pay attention to who's liking other people's comments on your statuses on social media. Number 3, they never reach out to you. People usually like to be around others who are either equal or slightly less than they are in terms of wealth, looks, and power. Those who envy you will rarely reach out to see how you're doing, or try to hang out with you, but they'll always be telling you how good it is to see you when you see them in person. You can avoid others envying you by making a self-demeaning comment. If you're a really good musician and suspect somebody may envy you for it, try saying something like, "I was never able to figure out music theory." What this does is it humanizes you, showing that as great as you are, you have your own doubts and insecurities just like they do, which is good because nobody can appear too perfect. In the words of Robert Greene, only the gods and the dead can seem perfect with impunity. Now let's talk about envy that you feel towards others. The best way to check your own jealousy towards somebody is to convert that jealousy that you feel into respect. Instead of talking trash about somebody behind their backs in an attempt to bring them down to your level, instead try to convert that envy into respect, and not necessarily imitate them, but emulate them in your own fashion. For instance, if there's a local ball player who's annihilating competition, instead of saying, "It's only 'cause he's 6'6" and jacked. If I look like that, I'd be great too." Work on getting yourself in shape instead of undermining them. See other people's success as a reminder of what is possible. When you look at this person you envy, try to get to know them, and you'll find that they have their own peculiar set of problems and issues, and you might just find that they're far more troubled than you could even imagine. As Jordan Peterson says, "Do not compare yourself to others, only compare yourself with an earlier version of yourself." For example, if you're just starting out kickboxing and you compare yourself to the boxer who's been doing this for 10 years, you're not going to get very far in kickboxing. Give it time, and in 6 months you'll have so much improvement, and you'll remember the days when you couldn't even throw a right cross and look back at how far you've come. Envy is something that every person who's ever walked this earth has felt at one point. There's always someone better than you or someone worse. When you accept this and know how to deal with it, you'll no longer waste your breath belittling people, and instead use your breath the way it's intended to be used, to make yourself a better person.